Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore Amiga. I'm looking at a tennis game called Pro Tennis Tour, published by Ubisoft in 1989, developed by Bluebyte. It's a 1-2 players, but I'm the only player here, of course. And of course there was the sequel to this, which I played heaps, called Pro Tennis Tour 2 in 1991, or Great Courts 2, which I had a great fun with, but on the review seemed to lose all of my skills. But anyway, this is the one that came before then. Pro Tennis Tour 2 improves on a lot of the things, so let's see how the thing originally started. Like all these tennis games, they win or die with how easy they are to play. If you're not returning the ball back very often, well then it's not much fun at all. So there's your ranking. Similar idea to the second game, you must go up the rankings to become number one. You play numerous games, although you are a male tennis player here, there's not much to select between vice versa or doubles or all that sort of stuff. We'll do advanced, might be the wrong idea here, which means we have to do our own serving, which is a little bit tricky. First of all, so I might be doing a lot of double faults here. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. And as I say, we'll see how playable it is. I've got high hopes for this one, although I didn't own it back in the day. Right, we start with the Australian Open. I think that's indoors. It should be a blue court, I would have thought. Right, away we go. There it is. There's the Sydney Opera House. If you're good at opera, then comment below, or maybe sing a few lines of opera, and then we can all read it back as opera. We don't know if you're not Oprah Winfrey, of course. That'd be stupid. But anyway, we don't have stupidity here. Dodgy gameplay, nonsense chat. It isn't expert gameplay. We're stress busting, baby. And the courts seem to be green. Is the Australian Open on grass? Right, fold. Right, I'm down the bottom here. And as predicted, oh god, I've done a double fault. Right, now this looks like my biggest enemy, the serve. If you're not good at serving, you can do it. Whoa, that's well done. You can do it on easy mode, it'll do the serving for you, but it's not too much fun there because it'll move the tennis player around as well. So try and do it on this. Now it's different to Pro Tennis Tour 2, where you could when you're pressing fire button, you could do left or right, and the longer you were standing there with the fire button to press before releasing it is the stronger the shot. This one is different. The angle of the ball is dependent on how your relation to the ball when you hit it. If you're a bit left or a bit right, that will determine where it is, and if you do a backhand or forehand. Rush to the net to do volleys is possible. Where Pro Tennis Tour 2 is a bit more intuitive, because you can pull back for a lob. I'm not doing too bad. You can pull back for a lob or forward for a drop shot. Here, I don't think you can do drop shots. I think it might do lobs automatically, depending on where your player is situated. So graphically, it's very, very similar to the second game, but it looks like they've just polished it off a little bit. Right, here we go. Can I win a game? Now, both players look exactly the same either way. I think they look a little bit like Boris Becker back in the day, who then went to prison a bit later on. But we won't talk about that. Unless you might want to talk about it. So you know about tennis, don't you? It looks a different kettle of fish to Tennis Cup. I think this would have been it might have been my favourite one before Pro Tennis Tour 2 came out back in the day. But only because you can see it's my first time I've played the thing. I'm already hitting it back with quite regularity, and quite often when I do a tennis review, which we've run quite a lot, I'm not hitting it back at all. But having said that, I'm losing 2-0. Most tennis games, you learn how to win a point and can keep replicating how to do that to win the rally. This is the fun bit at the start where I don't know how to do that. Once you do, you'll probably be beating everyone 6-love, 6-love, 6-love. There's a lot of love in this. Oh, that's good. No, it isn't. He reached to the net. But I don't know why it's a grass court, because the Australian Open is not on grass, unless they have a grass indoors. But yeah, I'm used to seeing either blue for indoors, green for grass, and the ball has different mechanics. Here it might be the same, or clay, like red court for like the French, like Roland Garros. In the sequel, you could this one looks like you just got the Grand Slams, but in the sequel, you actually can take part in a whole season, all the small championships as well, including the Davis Cup, and that was good. That was good. Now, if you watch this far into the video, and what is nincompoop chat, although I will drop in a bit of information for you, like tennis rhymes with Dennis, and you can't win tennis with a cricket bat unless you're playing someone rubbish. But yeah, it's dodgy gameplay and nonsense chat. If you watch this far in, please consider subscribing. If you haven't already done so, you might be a bit mad yourself. But we're stress busting here, and people that get stressed the most tend to be slightly creative people. If you're one of those, please subscribe. Even if you're not creative, please subscribe as well. But I bet you are creative in some sort of way. Right, boom, as I double fault it. The sequel, they announce the scores each time. Here, it's just a bloke saying net, unless he's shouting at his wife, who's getting the ice cream. Annette, Annette. the net. I think I do that joke in more or less every tennis video. Hooray for us! Yeah, if you're liking your Amiga stuff as well, they're all in a playlist there. I think most of you know how to get there, but here's something for those people that don't know how to get there. Bold! You click on my username. Always tough commentating and playing at the same time. But anyway, you click on my that was a good return. You click on my username, takes you to the channel page, right? Unless YouTube have changed it. There's a playlist tab. Click on that. You'll see Commodore Amiga there in the list of stuff, along with a load of other bits and pieces. I never know when to come into the net or not. You know, if you come in too early, you might bash it into the net. It's a bit of a crooked net, isn't it? Really, it's not smooth going one way or another. But yeah, it would have sufficed. For 1989, this is pretty good, pretty nifty. Amiga was just getting started then. 2 years later, Pro Tennis Tour 2. And Pro Tennis Tour 2 would have been worth the upgrade if you was into this sort of stuff. Gave you a female tennis player you could be. You could play mixed doubles. You could even drink mixed doubles if you want while you're playing it. You might get worse, you might get better, I don't know. But when you get called down for dinner by your mum, make sure you're walking in a straight line. As you wonder what's going on. Right, 6 love. Nick versus Friedel. Now, depending on what your ranking is, I think you play either better or worse players. If I hit escape now, it would get me out of the game. My ranking would go down, and the next time we play will be a slightly easier opponent, I think. So apologies for all the double and triple and quadruple and whatever 5 is, quintuple thoughts that I'm going to do here. Time per game is ticking on the right. You can take as long as you want. But I think this computer opponent has got the better of me, you know. He's seen me coming as a newbie noob. Put your favourite tennis game below, and if it isn't Pro Tennis Tour 2 or a tennis cup, I'd be quite surprised. But anyway, it might be. A lot of nostalgia is in these sort of games. It's not just about the game, how good or bad it is. It's about the memories it invokes when you're playing them. It takes you back to your bedroom and school days and all that sort of stuff. But like if you're walking along and smell something, like when I smell freshly cut grass with a lawnmower, it takes me back to school sports days and running around fields and hot lovely days and all that sort of stuff. Now hopefully you're getting the idea here that in my relation to the player, in what angle the ball goes along. Right, so that's what it's all about. If it goes through the middle, like a body shot, but it doesn't announce body shots, then you're in big doo-doo because you're not going to hit the ball. Good sounds on the thing is good movement. Oh, look at that. I risk going to the net here, but I think I'm going to lose 6 love, 6 love, 6 love. I won't play a whole set, because I think you got the idea of this and how I don't think I can get much better without a whole day's practice, which I'm not going to do. We'll just play this set. The umpire looks a little bit small. Look at the umpire and the guy holding the net. If they were to stand up and go next to us, I think they'd be extremely tiny. Maybe they're the 7 dwarves, you know. Bashful, Doc, umpire, and netman. Oh, Biff. 15-30. The score's in the top left. You've probably seen that ages ago. But just keep returning the ball. If he goes into the net, you don't bother. Now, when I win an actual game here, it's 30-30. Oh, that's good. Chance. Right, 40-30. Serving for a game. Oh, no. Right, that's in. Chances. Oh, I had a chance there going down the line. It's deuce. This is the closest I've got to winning the game. So on my first go, I've got to that point where I'm almost there. If I was to practice a bit more and get my serves up, well, we've lost that game. If my serves up, I think I'm quite confident I would be in business. Biff. Okay. Oh, man. Slow coach, Nick. Slow coach, Nick. But yeah, as I say, you can have it on easy mode. There's a mode above this as well, professional. Well, I suppose the players are just do even more advanced shots to try and make it tricky. But advanced is a good way to come in. Maybe do easy. Maybe do easy for about a practice game or something like that. But then, you know, if the player's moving automatically, it takes a bit away, a bit of the fun. A bit like a driving game which has got automatic brakes and automatic acceleration. You don't feel like you're really doing too much. You want to compete in the game, that's for sure. All about tennis, just keep hitting the ball back and hopefully, oh, look at that. You keep hitting the ball back and eventually, oh dear, eventually that's gone into someone's ice cream. Eventually, you'll be winning. If you are sitting in the crowd in the tennis and a tennis ball's gone into your ice cream, please comment in the comment section below. Maybe I'll get you a new ice cream. Well, unless it was me. Biff, net. Animation is okay. Looks like it needs a few extra frames, but it doesn't upset the playability at all. Occasionally you do a great shot. I'm serving. Now, Pro Tennis Tour 2, I think every 3 games you change ends. It was a little bit tricky up the other end there because you had less room, it seemed, to play with. This one, you don't change ends at all. You stay down the same end the whole time. So it's basically in that regard. Right, I think most tennis games do let you change ends, I think. Reviewed quite a few tennis games on the Mega Drive. Andre Agassi, Jennifer Capriati, Wimbledon. 5 Love. Right, this will be my last game. It's my last chance to try and save some dignity there and win. I mean, the only way I could have less dignity is if my player's shorts fall down there, and yes, but hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Biff, that'd be a good old cheat. Like IK Plus, there was a cheat where their trousers could fall down. I think you hit, is it the letter T? Maybe, I don't know. But I'd play IK Plus over this, but they're completely different games. So it's an unfair comparison. What were they? IK Plus Tennis, International Tennis Plus Fighting. It would be tough when those bouncing balls come on. You have to try and defeat them. If you don't know the game IK Plus, well, you don't know what I'm going on about. But have a look at it, because it's one of the classic Amiga games. Come out on a number of systems. It's good. It's one of those ones which is good on everything, it seems. Game Boy Advance, Commodore 64, and even ZX Spectrum. It's good. Got a lot of moves, good graphics. I think Pro Tennis Tour might have come out on the ZX Spectrum. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to check that out. Oh, look at that. Almost. We're talking about fractions here. Juice. Right, here we go. I'm giving him a good run for his money here. Is that going to go in? That's out, isn't it? Right, okay. Advantage player 1. This is my chance. This is my chance to win a game. Do I run to the net? I'll just keep hitting it back. Oh, look at that. And it's juice again. So I'm getting agonisingly... Oh, dear. I'm getting agonisingly close. Closer and closer. Biff. Right, juice again. I'm really taking him to the wire here. Yeah, if I can just... Look at that. Advantage me again. Another game break point. If I just improve my service game, I'll be flying on this. Right, as you can see, the rallies are getting gradually longer as I'm staying in a little bit, trying to get a bit more exotic with the shots. Ideally, I want to do a lob to give him a bit of something to think about, but I can't because it's not that sort of options in the game. It's all about player positioning, your racket to the ball, and the timing. Oh, could have gone to the net then. Oh, that was a chance to knock it cross court. Juice, another juice. I don't think. Oh, look at that! I don't think I can hang on too much longer. We'll just do 2 sets. Here we go. That's going to go. Oh. Come on, Nick. Come on. Hang in there. You're really giving a bit of... Oh, look at that. 6 love, 6 love. And I'd imagine the next set will probably be 6 love again. Or it might be 6-1 if I was being generous. Yeah, really good game. Would have been one of the better ones before Pro Tennis Tour 2 comes out. So, yeah, would have been worth getting. Probably worth exploring for a quick here and there. But, yeah, stick with Pro Tennis Tour 2, I would say. So, hope you like to have a look at that. That was Pro Tennis Tour. You know this. Published by Ubisoft in 1989. Developed by Bluebyte. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro? Then, by all means, put that in the comment section below. Ace. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Anyway, we don't have stupidity here. Dodgy gameplay, nonsense chat. It isn't expert gameplay. We're stress busting, baby. That's gone into someone's ice cream.